Hi everybody, welcome in. I'm going to do a mediumship reading for you here today, so hopefully this brings a little bit of clarity to someone that has been asking some questions. So I've got 3 decks here that I'm going to use for the main reading, clarify here with the tarot, and then I use a couple decks here at the end of the reading just for a personal message from them if they were able to stand right in front of you and give you this message. So let's get started here. I'll shuffle these cards and I won't shuffle them again for the reading. So let's just shuffle here. So whatever message needs to be brought through, we're asking that the Spirit come through. Be very clear with the message, please. And the questions that I'm going to ask, this is talking with Spirit layout that I'm going to be using here. And the first row is going to be talking about the person who has passed. And then the next row is going to be looking back on their life. Okay, so this first row here, this is the person who has passed. And the first card here is purpose. I know what I am here to do. So this person had a purpose in life and they knew it. So many people don't know what their purpose is here on earth. So this person knew their purpose. They could have been a nurse or a doctor or a teacher, someone that really worked with, a multitude of people. They feel that their impact was very great on those that they were with. The next card here is invention, creativity guides, and this person, whatever their purpose was in life, they had a lot of ideas on how to change things, how to make things better. Again, they could have worked in the medical field, they could have worked in education, they could have been an artist of some sort, and whatever impact that they made, whatever changes that they've made in this world are still felt. They were very great changes that they've made. With the third card here, this is the heart chakra, and this has to do with emotions and feelings. And I feel that whatever it was that they have done in their life, they put a lot of their heart and soul into it. So it's something that meant an extremely amount to them, something that was very important to them. Okay, so we'll use tarot shuffle here, see if we can add a little bit of clarity. And here we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. So whatever it was that this person had done in their life, it meant a lot in the way of emotions. There was a lot of intelligence going on here, a lot of ideas, and they felt very passionate about that. So this is just clarifying what I've just said here. Whatever this person had done, they really made a change for the better in whatever occupation they were in. And they did it through a sense of love. Again, a lot of creative thoughts here. Just someone who was always trying to make things better. They could have been a speaker of some sort, and the energy that they possessed was phenomenal. People really listened to them. They commanded respect and honor here. So on our next row, this is them looking back on their life. And here we have surrender. And it says, I can release my need to control. So what I'm getting here is, you know, they may not have been a person of power, but whatever, you know, that they put their mind to, they always seem to succeed in that. They knew that they didn't have to have a place of power, a place of control, to be able to change things. All right, so their mind was always working and trying to create something better all the time. So with judgment and higher self here, what I'm feeling is they put themselves under a microscope here. They were always trying to better themselves and better the situations that they were in. It's like they didn't go with the status quo. They wanted to make things better all the time, always creating. And with 19 card here, this is shine. This would be the sun card. I see this as they were very clear on you know, their thoughts and ideas and how they came across. Again, they seem to be someone that others looked up to, even though they may not have been in a place of power. They always seem to have that energy about them that people loved and people were drawn to, and people always looked to the insight of this person. All right, because they felt that they were very you know, well educated on what it is that they believed, whether it was, you know, religion or education or whatever this was. This person was very insightful, and people were drawn to that. So pulling 3 cards here: Strength, the World, 8 of Cups. So again, just to clarify, looking back on their life here, this person had great strength, great power. I feel here that they had overcome a lot of adversity. You know, there could have been a lot of people here that didn't believe in what they believed, and still they marched on. It's like they fought for the little guy. With the World card here, to me, it's like a long battle that they were in, and you know, and they won the battle. They finally changed things. And then here with the 8 of Cups, this was them being able to walk away, you know, leaving the battle behind and going on to something new. It's like they were always fighting for the little guy. They were always fighting for justice and the greater good. So with the next row here, this is a lesson that they would like to share. So we have relationships, epiphany, and dreams coming true. So with relationships here, it says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So what I'm getting here is this person worked with a lot of like-minded people. They shared the same values. And again, I feel like they fought for the little guy, and you know, they always wanted something better for those that were around them. With epiphany, I see this as insight. This person had, they could have had you know, extremely, extremely well organized thoughts. Their intuition was extremely good, and their spirituality here. It's like the messages that they received would just, come into them and then just flow right back out. Like spirit really worked through this person with dreams coming true. What I get here is this person couldn't. They kept saying, I couldn't have done this alone. I couldn't have done this without the help of spirit. I was led to do this. It's not something that I would have picked for my life, but this is a purpose. I was chosen to do this work. So let's see. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So what I get from this is someone that fought for truth. This is someone that really worked hard for what they believed in. They were fighting for a cause. With Seven of Swords here, again, getting to the bottom of all of the lies that have been spoken. This is really fighting for someone who couldn't fight for themselves. This is someone that is, was very respected in the community, even though they may not have held, a spot in society where they were, very high up on the ladder. Like they may not have been in politics, or they may not have been a lawyer or a doctor, someone of that occupation, but they were just like the regular person. But it's like the messages that they received from spirit, they just seem to flow with that. And it's almost like when they spoke, it wasn't them, it was like spirit spoke through them. And it's like they always got to the heart of the matter. And again, the insight that this person had was such an influence on other people that these people were drawn to this person. So, maybe this person was a psychic or a medium or something of that nature, and it's like they could always get to the bottom of all the lies and all the stories. They could always find the truth in the situation. So on this next row, this is something that they wish that they had paid more attention to. And we have gratitude, rest, and success and growth. So with the gratitude here, and it says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So they want you to know that, sometimes they didn't really feel like this was such an easy job that they were doing. I feel here that they were drawn to it by spirit. Again, they could have been a medium. They could have someone with, psychic abilities. They could have been able to, help the police in locating people that have been missing, something like that. And I feel here that they were grateful for this gift, but they may not have felt like that all of the time. They may have felt like it was a burden at some times. With rest, I feel that they really couldn't walk away from a situation. They had to stay until something was resolved here. So I feel that, if they were looking back at this and there was something that they could change, they may have worked a little harder at taking some downtime. I feel that this profession that they were in was really taking a toll on them. With success and growth here, this is something that came to them very quickly. They were very successful at it. They probably made a fair amount of money, but the recognition was phenomenal. It's like their name was known everywhere. So it's like the success from this was greater than they could have ever thought it would be. So I'll pull some tarot on this. What I'm getting is they wish that maybe they had handled it a little better. It's like everything came fast and furious, and they just weren't ready for the success of this, or possibly they didn't realize how good they were at their job, or how insightful that they were. Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling here that they had times where they really thought that doing this was a pain. They had a lot of conflicting thoughts about what they were doing. They judged themselves quite severely. They always felt like, this was a burden. This was not something that they had thought that they would kind of fall into. They feel that it was pushed upon them at some point, and they kind of wish that they didn't have this power or this energy. They do realize that, this was a purpose. This was their purpose. But at times they kind of felt like this was too much to bear, too much responsibility. And they were very well known for this quality, and sometimes it was just too much. So on our last row here, this is a message that they would like to give you, and it's pride, leadership, and open up. So with pride here, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So what I'm getting from this is, take pride in what you do, and, your accomplishments. Be happy of your success. Be very thankful of your success. If this puts you in a place of leadership, then work with spirit. Don't fight against spirit. It will be a lot easier to work with spirit. And again, with leadership, if you are put in that position, then put your all into it. With open up here, I feel that this is a card telling you to make sure that you do open up to spirit. Don't fight spirit on what it is that they are leading you towards. They are leading you to greatness, to happiness, to abundance. And, the more you fight it, and the more that you try to take control of the situation, the harder it's going to be on you. So let's pull some tarot on that. Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So what I get from this is this feeling of loss, scarcity, not being good enough. With the Two of Swords, this is, you can make any decision that you want. You have free will. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is prosperity. this is pride. This is happiness in all that you have attained and worked so hard for. So what I'm getting here is, if you have this gift, then Spirit says we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Either you, you choose your own path, you go your own way, and things may be very rough for you, or you can rely on Spirit, trust their guidance, trust their love, and follow their path, and it's going to lead you to a lot of success and prosperity. It's not going to give you the it's not going to give you like an arrogant frame of mind or anything, but it will give you a sense of pride because you've helped others, you've put yourself in that leadership role, you've become a mentor to others, and opening up to Spirit is what's going to help you in this career choice that you are possibly thinking about. So what I get from this is really pay attention to the signs and the paths that Spirit is leading you on to, because you are going to have great success with that. Just release control and that need to have control of every situation in your life, and things are going to go a lot easier for you. So now I'll just pull a card from these two decks here. And so if this person was standing in front of you right now and could say these words to you, inspire others. I feel that whatever occupation that this person did, they really did inspire others. They were a great sense of inspiration. People loved their energy. People came to them for advice. Again, it may have not been something that they had chosen to begin with, but Spirit led them to that path, and they were very successful at that, and they helped a lot of people. And I'll pick one card here from Talking with Heaven. Okay, this card jumped out. I have no pain. So this person may have been having, guilty feelings because, maybe they felt like they were pushed into this, or maybe they started to enjoy the success. It could have been different types of pain that they were having. They really could have had a lot of empathy for the people that they worked with. So, of course, they felt the physical pain. They felt the mental anguish. And they're telling you right now, I have no pain. Like, things are good. Like, I feel nothing but love, and I have no pain now. So they're telling you to be an inspiration to others, and they are telling you that they are doing well, and there's no need to worry about them. So I really hope that this reading adds some clarity to somebody out there that's been needing it. So I wish you guys the best. I want you to have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.